Hey guys, Strike here coming at you with like the first update in like forever. So this year has been really crazy. Uh, I haven't uploaded like a gameplay video in like 5 months, and I've uploaded like a couple little mini videos like 2 months ago, but really I haven't had a whole lot of time for games and video making and YouTube. Um, Also, there was some sort of weird thing going on where like the monetization of a lot of people's channels got taken away, and I think that was something different. But I basically haven't wasn't around making videos to really notice. Um, I'm basically making this video today to talk about a few things, like where I've been, what the heck I've been doing, um, the future of the channel, and then I want to talk about the Facebook page for this channel. Um, so where have I been? I can't even tell you, dude. So basically, this whole year, even going back to like November, has just been a huge roller coaster ride. I don't know if you could tell, but like, if anybody could tell, I mean, aside from people who know me personally and watch the channel, I don't know if you guys could tell, but I've basically been on an emotional roller coaster for since November, and it's been really hard. And it's all because of just relationship drama basically. That's the main thing that like kills me all the time, is cuz I don't want to get too much into it, but back in my past I was in, a couple of relationships, and then they both ended, and then I was just kind of like, well, what do I do with my life now? And I've always been trying to figure that out. And then flash forward to this year, I stopped making videos around Valentine's Day. I was just kind of like depressed almost, and just done with everything, and just didn't really want to keep going, didn't want to keep making videos or any of that kind of stuff, and just basically moping around and just no motivation whatsoever, just done. um so the month of March comes around, and that was the month this year I think that things were really getting good for me, because I'm really trying my best to like keep positive, think positive, make myself positive, get myself into a better mood, lift my spirits up, just make sure like all this is going to be okay. And I really worked hard for it. And like literally as soon as April came around, literally like one of the first days of the month, I met somebody, I got into a relationship. you know it really seemed like it was just it, like it seemed like that was my end game, that was all I needed. And yeah, it didn't turn out that way at all. So yeah, it only lasted a couple of months, but like, I really thought that we were, in it for the long run, and clearly we weren't, because this just happened recently where it ended. And I've been trying not to let myself get to that point where it's just like I'm so just sad and hating myself and all that stuff. I don't want to get to that point again where I just stop and just don't want to do anything. Because really, the only thing that I have to do, the only thing that's really going to ever give me something to do aside from like work and school coming up, which is going to be kind of hard, but, is this channel. Because it's really, it's really always been there for me. It doesn't matter how many people are watching or how many videos I'm making. It's, I have YouTube here to do something with, and I really think that I need to not necessarily make a comeback right away, because there are some details that I have to get into and say, hey, this isn't going to happen right away. But this is something that I think I need to do for myself, at least. Because I've honestly just been neglecting the hell out of this channel, and I don't like that. I literally have had no time for the channel. I've had time, but like, I was always wanting to do other things instead of the channel, and I really haven't been, focused on this all that much. And also, I'm the kind of person who, like, when I was doing all the Arkham game stuff, that was pretty much my one thing that I did. Like, starting from, like, the time that I graduated all the way up to, like, right around the time Arkham Knight came out, you know, my motivation for the channel was just, making videos. And, like, that's what I would want to come home from work and do, is just sit down, record a video, talk about something. It was, like, my life. So, shit hit the fan back in 2015 for me. No, 2016, last year. 2015 is when things started to get good. I don't know what I'm thinking. 2016 was when things started to shit all over themselves. And I got kind of dragged. I kind of threw myself under the bus. I was just like, you know what? My personal life is fucked. My personal life is just done for right now. My YouTube career is pretty much just going to get crapped on just because, I mean, how the hell am I supposed to focus on making videos like Arkham Knight, the first 3 Arkham games, I did a video on everything except for, like, the challenge map stuff. Even I did a little bit of that, but, like, still, that was just a side thing. Arkham Knight, I didn't even complete all the side missions for YouTube. I was just kind of like, well, I'm done. Like, screw this. And then, I was just kind of like, well, trying to get myself motivated again, trying to get myself back into the game. I didn't do any of the Season of Infamy stuff for Arkham Knight at all on this channel, which kind of sucks because I probably missed a good opportunity. But then last year, Return to Arkham came out. And when that stuff came out, Return to Arkham, when that released, like, and I knew it was coming, I was like, my channel's going to have something again. I'm going to put something out there. I'm going to be able to say, hey, let's do this. Let's, like, make videos again. And I think I recorded a lot of Arkham Asylum. And I think right around the time I was starting Arkham City, I think stuff hit the fan for me again. And I was just kind of like, well, I'm going to mope around now and just, like, not put any effort into anything at all. So I lost motivation again. I kept doing the Return to Arkham videos and the Batman Telltale videos. Yeah, the Telltale Batman. That's what it was. And yeah, no, I was kind of just like, okay, so after those, I think that's when I kind of stopped again. I tried making videos throughout December. Like, here, I'll even go back to my YouTube channel. Like, I made videos throughout, I'm pretty sure, the winter. I think I was pretty good about doing that. But then it got to a point this year around Valentine's Day, because, I did a couple of... I basically stopped with Telltale Batman. I started making a handful of phone-recorded videos. I try to do some PC gaming videos. Not as often with the uploading, and definitely not as motivated, and definitely not enough for myself. I stopped around Valentine's Day, just stopped making videos 5 months ago. And then I uploaded a couple of random videos. Yeah, so around April, I got into a relationship. It basically took up all my time. Whenever I did upload a video, it was very brief and was very rushed, and I didn't put a lot of effort into them. Mainly because, not just because, I was busy with other things, but also because of my situation right now. I'm here at my grandma's house, in the living room. I could never record a video in my living room at my house with my parents and stuff. I've got 6 siblings, 2 of them are infants, and I've got 5 dogs. So the sound is a huge problem. But not only that, I have hardwood floors. Like, nothing, like, the walls are really thin, and, the sound
travels throughout the entire house. It's not a very big house. And, you know, hardwood floors, just in general, and a crappy computer too. My computer's awful. My computer's awful. I can barely use the internet now and watch videos on it. It's gotten that bad. But here, I'm going to show you something. If you go back into my channel, like, God, probably like, oh man. Ooh, I want to say like 20. I want to say 2010, but I don't want to believe it's been that long, because holy freaking crap, if it's really been like 6 years, 7 years since this, like I'm trying to explain, that's freaking crazy. Sorry, I had to realize that. But no, I used to record a bunch of Lego Batman reviews of the original like 2006 Lego Batman line here in this bedroom. This spare bedroom, it's pretty much completely empty. There's like an ironing board, a random table, which is the actual table I recorded all these reviews on. It used to be in my room, and then I brought it back here because I just didn't want it. It took up a lot of space in my room. And then there's this air mattress. I am thinking there's also a random like TV in here. It's like down there. There's a TV. So I had this idea. I was snooping around in here because it's my grandma's house. She doesn't care. I'm thinking I could probably actually get a little studio set up in here. Whether it just starts off as this table and the TV and I just bring my PlayStation over to record videos, like, I could totally do that. It would really be cool. You know, I could, you know, start things up again. It would be probably a lot better for me to focus and all this stuff. And, you know, I could bring more content out. And that's what I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do so many things with this channel. I just haven't had time to do it. So I'm majorly considering saving up for a new computer so I can just edit. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a laptop or what, because I mean, I want a computer for myself as well. It's squeaky. I want a personal computer for myself, but I think first of all, I'm going to get something that I can use to record in here. And yeah, so that's a huge thing with my channel. That is something huge that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've also thought about bringing back action figure reviews, because I used to dabble in them, but recently, you know, I used to mostly do Lego reviews, but recently I've been more of an action figure person, and I'm really thinking about getting into action figure reviews again as well, because action figure reviews, I mean, they're not a very big, like, I mean, yeah, there's a big audience, but people don't like spending money on that kind of stuff on YouTube. Like, people like the game content. That's really big nowadays. But I have several action figures I have a lot to say about. And I don't know why, because, I mean, they've been out for a while. People have already reviewed them. I don't really care about that. My whole thing is I just want to talk about them from my perspective, because like with the Arkham City Hot Toys Batman, I have that, and being a huge Arkham fanatic, being that person who's been obsessed with the Arkham games for like 5 years now, I have a lot to say about the figure. And I know the Joker's coming out. I really want to get I'm already getting the Joker. I pre-ordered it, and I want to review that when that comes out, because, you know, I could say a lot about the figure being based on something that I know so much about. I could really do a lot of the figure justice. But it's not just that. You know, I've got, you know, other figures I'd like to talk about that I just really like. And I don't know if it's going to be something where it's like I'm like these big action figure reviewers and I'm reviewing all these figures just because they're, you know, I want to say, hey, I bought this random ass Hulk figure import thing. Here's what I think about it. I don't think I'm going to be like that. I think I'm just going to focus on the action figures that actually are relevant to me. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's be like a special occasion thing with my YouTube channel. Also, I wanted to do more collection videos. I haven't really had a collection video. I did one in December for all my Blu-rays and DVDs, and don't worry, I am still going to do one of those this year. I'm going to make that a yearly tradition. I every time I buy a movie from the store, I write it down in a notebook so I keep track of what I have, so I don't have to just show everything that I had in the last video. So that is something that's going to continue. I have a Funko Pop collection video I want to do sometime soon. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that either, but that's going to happen eventually. There's not much else to say. Oh, the Facebook page thing. I've had a link to my Facebook page in a lot of my videos, and it's in my channel description. Go follow the Facebook page. That'll be the easiest way to get updates from me and what's going to happen with this channel. So if you want to know where this channel's going, go follow my Facebook page, please. Just because, you know, I want to start using it again. I want to start making it a means of communication between me and my audience. So, yeah. Other than that, there's not much else to say. I mean, I just got dumped last week, so been kind of, you know, stressing over that whole situation. But that's really about it. I'm not going to get too much into my personal life anymore on my YouTube channel because I just don't want to burden the channel with that kind of stuff. And if it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to make a video talking to my audience, then I will do so. But for right now, the focus is just on what I'm going to do. So yeah, that is basically the situation I'm in right now. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in fucking forever. Fucking, that's my new word, fucking. I haven't uploaded in fucking forever, so the fact that I'm doing this is probably gonna make a lot of people like scroll through their subscriptions and just be like, wait, what? Strike posted a video? Holy crap. But yeah, so that's it for me. Not much else to say. It's already July, almost in August. You know, the past 4 months, not even 4 months, holy shit, wait. It's only been about 3 months for me. Full months at least. Last 3 months have really gone by fast and sucks. Yeah, so basically I am no longer chained down to anything, or at least I'm not feeling like I'm chained down. Yep, that's it. Not much else to say. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in a later video, but till later, I'll just see you on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook so I can keep in touch with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. See you when the channel kicks off again. Later, taters.